Hi guys, I'm back. I'm very sorry it's taken me so long to upload anything. It's been a very bad month for me. I guess very bad, almost 2 months now. First of all, I went gluten and FODMAP free, and I'm going to put something down in the little box about that because I don't feel like making a whole video to explain what that is. But basically my GI doctor wanted me on this diet, basically to see if it helped any with my issues. And then, I guess almost a month ago now, I got my period, and about 5 days into it, I got the upper abdominal pain that I've had for, 2 years now. 2 years in July now. It came back like when it first started. It's never been that bad again since I had that week of a flare-up or whatever the first time. But it's always constant and dull in that same spot, so I wasn't going to, brush it off as something because it's been constant for 2 years, just never this bad. And so what happened was I went 3 or 4 days and I had a fever. I wasn't able to eat. I was very nauseous. And so by the 3rd day, I was like, I need to go to the ER because I was playing phone tag with my GI doctor to find out what he wanted me to do. And basically, I couldn't wait anymore, and so I went to the ER, and they gave me fluids, and then he's like, okay, I think it's your gallbladder, which it may be. There's a lot of cases of gallbladders never showing up on tests and still being sick. But he was like, I'm gonna take you for an ultrasound now. I was like, oh, okay. Usually they give you something to control, an 8 out of 10 pain. So I basically cried through the entire ultrasound, cried back in the room, and then the nurse comes in, and he's like, they're discharging you. And I was like, great, okay, so I just wasted my money. And the nurse was very short about it, so I asked them to send the doctor in so I can know the results of my test. And basically, nothing showed up that he was like, whoa, so he discharged me, and he was like, you probably just had an irritated stomach. I'm like, well, 1, no shit, I know I have an irritated stomach, and 2, it's on the right side, far right side, almost near the end of my ribcage, and 3, it's been constant for 2 years, so it's not related to food, it's not related to anything like that. So I went home, took a lot of medicine, went to sleep, and called first thing in the morning to, actually I didn't sleep that night after the ER, but I took a lot of medicine, and I was very nauseous, and I spent a lot of time sitting on the bathroom floor because I thought I was gonna puke. But then I called first thing in the morning. My GI doctor opens at think it was 7:30 or 8. So I called first thing, and I was like, I was in the ER yesterday, and they want me to get in to see my doctor, and she's like, okay, I can get you in at 4 today. And so I had to make sure my sister could take me because I couldn't drive. And so I took the appointment, and then I crashed till like 3, took a quick body shower, and we went to the appointment. And basically my doctor put me on like a 14-day antibiotic. I'm still on it. And he wants me to, stick to my diets that I'm on very strictly. And I was pretty strict before, but, I threw away everything. I threw away barbecue sauce. I threw away ketchup. I threw anything away. And, I've already cut out soy and gluten. So I already had a lot of, like, limited things. But, I think cutting out the soy was harder than cutting out the high fructose corn syrup type stuff. I mean, I can't have gum, I can't have milk, so that's kind of hard. But other than that, I mean, I'm still getting lactose-free milk. It's not the same, but it's close. And I have sorbet instead of ice cream, just to have something to eat. I'm kind of living off Fruity Pebbles because gluten-free, soy-free, high fructose corn syrup-free kind of keeping me sane, I guess. Plus I have been having a lot of pain other places too. So between the two types of pain, I don't really know what to do. And I told him that. I was like, I really don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying the diets, I'm trying working out, I'm trying, littler meals, I'm trying everything I can think of to get this under control, and it's not working. And he said the other thing that he would think of would be endometriosis. And I looked at him and I was like, I've told so many doctors that, and no one has believed me. They always say, oh, endometriosis is a pelvic disease, which isn't true if you do your research. Obviously, these doctors are not versed in endometriosis because it can grow anywhere. Men can get it, so obviously it's not just a woman's disease. But it's called extra-abdominal endometriosis. And so basically he said he wants me to see my doctor, and I'm seeing her this Thursday, my gynecologist. And so I was seeing someone down at UVA, and I'm basically gonna leave UVA because they're not doing shit for me. I'm still doing the same thing I was doing in, where I live, except now I'm traveling 2.5 hours to do the same thing. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm coming back to my GYN up here because I really liked her, and hopefully she'll listen to me, try and do something for me. And he said if the pain and stuff doesn't get better, then it's probably gonna lead to, an exploratory type surgery. They go in and do the laser endometriosis surgery for my regular endometriosis in my pelvic cavity, and then they open me up further up to look, on my ribs, on my liver, my gallbladder, anywhere it could grow, my diaphragm. So, I mean, he said that was the last resort, but it's kind of getting to be a last resort. he's run tests, he's done endoscopies, colonoscopies, pill endoscopies, barium follow through. And I mean, he did find inflammation, but not enough to like call it Crohn's or anything. So he doesn't really know what's going on. And so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm really not doing good at all. I did start school yesterday, but I'm only part-time because I knew I'm getting worse, so I'm not going to be able to do a full-time school schedule. So I have 1 class a week on campus, and then I have 2 online classes. So I'm going to do my best to keep up with that. The big thing right now for me is, other than the abdominal pain, the joint pain's pretty bad. I've been having to take a lot more of my pain medication. And I'm on, they have me on the Effexor 37.5 4 times a day. And that's still not working. I mean, maybe it's working for my muscle pain, but not as much for my joint pain. So, I don't know. I've talked to my mom about it a lot. We're pretty sure I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I mean, I'm not skinny, so I don't really, I know a lot of people are lanky. I guess I'm lanky for a heavier person. Most of my weight was hormonal though, so it wasn't something that was, the weight isn't genetic, and it's not, it wasn't like a mental, like, indulgence kind of thing. At least not anymore. I had disordered eating in high school, but that was because I would starve myself and binge eat because of jackass bullies. But, yeah, it's not related to, genetics or anything. So I'm pretty sure it's hormonal, because all my weight stuff started when, my endometriosis, like, hormonal problems started. So anyways, we do think I have EDS, and I fit 8 out of the 10 on the scale. I have a really bad headache, so I can't think of the name right now. The only one that I can't do is put my palms on the floor, but it's more because I've had reconstructive surgeries on my Achilles tendon and actually had one replaced, so I can't overextend that muscle, so I can't reach to the floor. But I could when I was younger, so I don't know if that would count or not. Probably not, but I fit 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure you need 6 out of 10 to be diagnosed. Plus, I had the gastro issues, obviously, and I have the heart palpitation, tachycardia type stuff. I always need my Gatorade because it makes me feel better, or Smart Water. I'm coming down with a cold, so that's why I keep coughing. And, like, I eat a lot of salt. I know it's not good for you, but it makes me feel better. Like, it makes my heart palpitations feel better. And I know that's a symptom of the POTS, which is associated with EDS. So, I really do think I have it. And I don't want to feel like a hypochondriac, because, you know, I've been called that in the past, but I really feel like I have it, and it's not a hypochondriac thing. It's trying to figure out where the pain is coming from. I think they're very different. And I talked to my therapist about it and everything, and she's like, you're not... I've been called hypochondriac and Munchausen's. Munchausen was by someone on the internet, because a doctor wouldn't really say that. But I have been called a hypochondriac by doctors. And, you know, when they're not in your shoes, they don't get it. They don't get it till they're there. And I can't stress that enough. And I think a lot of us can't stress that enough. That they don't get it till they're there. But anyways, me and my mom may be taking a very big leap into, you know, really getting me diagnosed. And we're thinking about going to Mayo Clinic. I'm going to get my information to them and see if my insurance will cover it. They have a hospital up in Baltimore here, not Johns Hopkins, but another one that's associated with EDS, the National Foundation. But the doctor that you have to see to get diagnosed is like booked 1.5 years in advance as of right now. So it would be crazy to wait that long. And Johns Hopkins, they don't have a lot of information at all about EDS on their website. And I went to Mayo Clinic, and why you should choose Mayo Clinic for, you know, EDS. And they have just this whole kind of pamphlet on the website about why you should choose them. And it sounds too good to be true. I really hope it's not, but we're really thinking about that. The only thing we really have to worry about is airfare and hotel fare and my mom's time off work. Because, I mean, I could bring my dad, but my mom knows everything, like, about what goes on with me. And I don't see my dad a lot because I'm so sick. So I really hope she can come with me whenever they get me in. And, but we do have a friend who works with a hotel chain, so hopefully she can get us rooms on discount. And, hopefully we can get this figured out soon, because I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. I'm cracking like crazy. Things are slipping out of place. I was talking to my sister earlier, trying to help her figure out what to wear. I was leaning against her door jamb, like my arms were against her door jamb. She has a gate on her door so our dogs don't get into her room and pee. And so I was leaning against her door jamb, and I leaned my upper body, you know, over the gate, like past where my arms were. And there was like this huge like snap. It wasn't a pop, it wasn't a crack, it was a snap. And I was like, oh my god, did you hear that? And she goes, my sister looks, she was turned around. She turned around and she looks at me and she goes, were those your bones? I was like, yeah, that was me. That was my body making that sound. And she was like, that's not normal. So, something is wrong and people can see it. I shouldn't crack when my mom gives me a hug. I don't know how doctors can call me crazy. It's frustrating. And this video is now very long. So, hopefully that's enough of an update for you. Thank you for listening to me talk about everything. But, yeah, it's about time I say it out loud that, I'm getting worse. I'm not doing good at all. So hopefully you guys will bear with me until we figure something out. I won't really be making a lot of videos. If I do end up going to Mayo, I'll definitely make a vlog about that. I could do like some short daily vlogs, but that would depend on you guys dealing with my appearance without makeup on. So you guys can let me know about that one. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are feeling well. Bye.